Cabinet ministers have called on protesting tertiary education students to save the 2016 academic year, warning of dire consequences for the economy if they do not. Addressing a media briefing in Pretoria, Minister in the Presidency Jeff Radebe said Cabinet shared the sentiments expressed by the students.
Student concerns range from the high costs of tuition fees, accommodation and textbooks to transport and living expenses. Radebe says 49.2 billion rand was allocated to higher education and training in the 2016-17 financial year. Government also responded to student pleas by subsidizing the 2017 fee adjustment by 8%. This to cover the increase through a gap funding grant on behalf of the poor and the so-called missing middle students with a family household income of 600,000 per annum.
If the academic year is lost, universities and colleges do not reach a finality this year, almost 1 million matriculants will not be admitted into higher education in 2017. The ripple effect is such that all students from first year to final year would be affected, and ultimately our economy, as no new skilled graduates will enter the job market.
In the light of the magnitude of the challenges, President Jacob Zuma has also broadened the composition of the task team investigating the matter. Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan and 3 other ministers have been included in the team, but not before some criticism against government for leaving out Gordhan. Radebe says the government is evaluating several proposals it has received and will provide options to address these challenges once the process is complete.
Our government will also develop mechanisms to address the challenges faced by the missing middle students who don't qualify under current NSFAS rules but are unable to afford the full cost of study without some form of assistance. All of these will be phased at a pace and scale that depends on the rate of growth in enrollment and available resources.
Government has refuted allegations that police are targeting student leaders.
We respect the right to peaceful protests. The arrests that have taken place across the country have either taken place on the spot when criminality is happening in front of a police officer, or after there has been an investigation and the police have found that there is enough evidence to effect an arrest.
On Pravin Gordhan, Radebe says Cabinet did not discuss the charges against the minister. He says Cabinet adheres to the principle of innocent until proven guilty by the courts of law. Gordhan will appear in court next month on fraud charges. These relate to an early pension payout to the then SARS senior manager Ivan Pillay, who was later re-employed on contract. Lehana Tsotetsi, SABC News, Pretoria.